What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Quant here, and as we can see, I mean, it's looking extremely bullish, isn't it? We basically, this is amazing to look at. This trend line that we've drawn in here, that was a previous level of resistance, has been flipped into support. As you can see here, looking very bullish indeed. And it's amazing to see when these kinds of things actually happen, because you can really get an idea of like how support and resistance can actually work really well. You can see here we've got our big channel. We've got a nice uptrend, higher lows and higher highs. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Continuing, this uptrend very bullishly. We actually got so bullish that we broke out the channel, retested the EMAs of support, and then absolutely exploded to the upside. And we were chopping it up like this, weren't we? Basically forming somewhat of a bull flag. And then obviously the market had that wider correction again. Basically that ABC correction we saw for the wider market did drag Quant down with it. And you can see, where did we bounce? We bounced at that previous level of resistance, flipped into support here, looking, very bullish, and for the first time properly retested it as support. Because you can see here, we retested it as support somewhat, but we came back inside the channel, we come up again, we were chopping it up in and around that level, but we didn't actually fully retest it as support and get the bounce like this. And you can see this time, we got a clean break to the upside, we come back down looking for support with the market correcting, and you can see we've come all the way down to around that $250, $260 level, which we did say, by the way, a few videos ago. You should go check it out if you don't believe us, that this would come into play and potentially be a good area of structure if we did roll over in the market, and a good level of support. And you can see that's pretty much exactly what's happened. We've come down to that level and then we've got that bounce, currently trading at around $311, back up above $300. So looking at our hourly chart, you can see here pretty much exactly what's happened. We've got our bullish divergences all over the place, momentum to the downside decreasing on the histogram. We've got the RSI losing momentum, losing strength to the downside, but obviously with our price action decreasing, bullish divergence. And you can see, on the hourly time frame, we reclaimed our 20, we're retesting the 55, consolidating potentially for that full reversal. So if you just zoom out a bit, you can see exactly what's happened here. We wicked all the way down onto our previous resistance, flipped into support. Really good to see this here. We wick down, we come back up, do something like this. Basically looking really good for continuation, aren't we? And you can see basically we've come down and we've swept the lows. We've also retested this previous, potentially almost this previous swing high here as well. I mean, Quant has just been ridiculously bullish recently, hasn't it? But you can see on this chart, on the daily chart, that we're on a journey, aren't we? And Quant looks as though it's getting more and more bullish by the second in reality. You could say potentially there is a trend line forming something like this as well. Maybe something like that. And if that was the case, that would also be extremely bullish. We might actually leave that that trend line on and see how well it performs over the the next whatever we're looking at here. If we're including wicks, I guess it wouldn't really work that much, would it? But we'll leave the trend line on something like this, and we'll just take a look and see how it performs over the next few weeks. Because it looks like Quant, it's on a journey, isn't it? And it looks as though it's really starting to pick itself up. You can see we had the initial channel, but we've just cleanly broken out of it and retested it as support. So we could potentially just start to march on here. And with those over ledger upgrades coming very soon at the end of the month, we could be looking at a lot of Quant getting locked into the system, basically, so people can use the platform. And basically, it's looking absolutely golden, isn't it? Quant's a top quality project. Go and do a bit more research about it if you don't know much about it. But basically, amazing project. And yeah, it's looking extremely bullish. Currently trading at around, what is that, $310, when just a few months ago it was at $23. So absolutely incredible project, done easily a 10x in a few months. And we think realistically, Quant, it could be over $1,000 by the end of the bull run, in our opinion. So if we just drag our fib here high to low on this recent move, we can get an idea of some short-term price targets. We do want to get back above the 20 moving average here, and get back up to around that 618 level, that $355-ish level. Getting back basically inside this, getting back up, back into this little range that we formed, looking something like this. You can see there's a little range here that we've actually come back inside of. And then obviously we want to be getting back above that 618 at around that $355 level. We've got the 078 at around 390 as well, coming back up towards these price targets. And then if we do start to break out, we've got some longer term price targets here. The 127 at around 500. We've got the 141 at around 540. The 161 at around 600, and then a big 227 extension on this next move at around $800+. And as we said, we do think Quant, it's easily by the end of the bull run, in our opinion, going to be over $1,000. This is a really, really top quality project. It's going to get a lot of use, and it is very, very bullish. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.